great to welcome the Cup back to Christchurch in Southgate's Tame cricket ground, because the Walker family, who were big cricketers for England in the Victorian times, one of their daughters married the then vicar of the smaller church, and by way of a wedding present made a major contribution to build our new church. So it's almost funded by the cricket, because this is still the Walker ground. There's a very close association, because I think every time there's a cricket cup here and there's a picture of the cricket ground, we're always the church in the background.
So Bishop Julian, is this your first time at the Church Times Cricket Cup final?
Yes, it is. And of course it's the first time for Blackburn to be involved in a final for nearly 60 years, so definitely important to come and be here and support.
Hello there.
Hello.
It's your first time at the Church Times Cricket Cup?
It is.
Yeah. How are you finding it?
It's a good day. Yeah, we're having a good time. And enjoying learning about cricket, finding out about the scoring system.
Where have you come from today?
I've come down from Blackpool to support.
I was terrible at cricket at school. I always saw cricket in those days, as someone described it, as hours and hours of boredom, punctuated by moments of intense danger. But I've changed my mind completely, and I think as I've got older, I think it's a lovely game to watch, and it's actually quite a relaxing activity. Well, sometimes it can be a bit nerve-wracking, but generally, you know.
London's a very dominant team.
Yes.
Do you think you'll win this year?
Yes. Yeah, I am confident. I think 3 dioceses have come together to take us on, but I think we feel confident. We've got a strong side, we've got a good bowling side. I think when it comes to Church Times, if you don't have a weak change in bowling, you're doing well. And I think we've got a good bowling side, and we've got about 3 or 4 really good bats. So I think we'll be okay.
Pat Allerton, London opening batsman. You did well, 72, I think.
72, yeah. 28 too few.
Are you pleased with that overall as an innings?
Yeah, I've been looking to perform in one of these finals for a number of years now, always falling short. So nice to be able to contribute, but a disappointing end. I broke my rule of hitting it in the air and getting caught.
Smith's been reprieved. What? Each bowled a no ball.
Oh.
No. How can the spinner bowl?
No ball?
So Paul, it's after lunch. Where are we up to?
We're in the last 10 overs of the London innings, and they've got a good score. It's 183 at the moment, and in previous finals that's been enough to win the match. So it's going to set a quite a high target for the CBD team. But it turns on and over, and we're waiting for the post-lunch dip. Normally, after a good Church Times Cricket Cup final lunch, it slows them down a bit, but it's still all to play for.
And London have set quite a high total. How do you fancy your chances?
Am I meant to be honest or like bullish? Ben Stokes and Jack Leach have given us hope that we only need one of our 11 to win the game for us, and that's always possible, isn't it?
Somebody fell out at the last moment, and I do play for the team occasionally when I can, and I have actually played on this pitch once before in the Church Times Cup final some years ago, and so it's lovely to be here again. And I was going to be here anyway, supporting the team, and it's rather nice to be here in my capacity as 12th man.
That's great. And how do you fancy the chances against London?
Well, I think it would be over-optimistic to say that we're likely to win, but I'm looking forward to the game.
Great, thank you.
Carlisle, Blackburn and Durham are 110 for 5 after 27 overs. Their top scorer, Will's, just got out for 63, very good knock. It's slowing down a bit now. We just had a wicket maiden, so it's looking good for London.
Top work, boys. London missed this off your shelf last year. What? But we've given it a polish, and this I'm very happy to present. Just because he got out. Yeah, we need a team photo.